Alright. And like I said, it is it's hard not really hard to explain. Alright, so again, this is earlier today. I wouldn't go to say too much. It's like kind of like when you're beating one team in basketball, maybe college hoops. Or no, matter of fact, football, right? College football, and the score is already 60 to 14. That's not even a football score. It's like you keep scoring. It's like people looking at y'all. Now they looking at you like, come on, man. Especially when it's another 1A school, top ranked school. That's happened. It's not even like some rinky dink school. Leroy's School of Cosmetology playing, OSU or something. It's two top ranked teams. But so for whatever reason, it's a blowout. And and everybody's like, well, they have to because of the BSC, and they have to, they gotta, but it's already convincing, even though this, before the playoffs and all this and that, they got it. It's already convincing, It's like they can chill. But anyway, all right. So again, in these little videos, and like I said, where because of all these murders again, or even not only that, this one wasn't even about the murder, but it was it was doing it had the picture. It was about supposedly air quotes the coronavirus, but they had the picture of them doing the BLM sign in front of Trump Tower. And people were like, what does that have to do with? And I was everybody saying the same joke. If you yell Black Lives Matter, you can't get corona. If you yell it, you just have to be yelling and you can't get sick because it's okay to riot and air quote protest. And so now that joke's been catching on. Oh, didn't you know the CDC recommends rioting and you won't catch COVID? you know, get you a 60-inch TV, 65-inch. But anyway, so these idiots again, and you see people trying to talk to people like, get off this Democrat plantation. If you're black, like, come on, you're a mental slave. Nobody said you got to be a Republican, but stop. Not even nobody said you don't got to be a Democrat, but stop supporting these motherfuckers with race baiting. That won't let you think for yourself, telling you you're a victim of what? The boogeyman, an invisible boogeyman. And you have to vote for them, or the boogeyman will get you. All right. So anyway, what I'm talking about, what made me think of this, I don't know if it's like a lot of TIs say about them having, you know, the B2K. Cause for recently the last, so when I started thinking about this just now, again, the little fuck nigga next door, all of a sudden, after I started thinking about it, he starts coming out his door again, all this fucking noise, like he don't know how to close a door. And it happened earlier today and yesterday. Right after I started thinking about it, I'm chuckling to myself because I saw another comment. And again, you can tell they're it's like they're so stupid. And that's what I'm saying. Like, how do y'all got this? But you know how they got this equipment? Because they're stupid. The rest of us would have been like, hell no. I'm not using something that might even cause someone cancer, brain cancer, micro. How can this? I'll be like, I'm not a scientist, but if this works from 50 feet away, meaning my apartment to his apartment, and it goes through walls, wouldn't that cause some kind of cancer? I can't use this shit, man. Get the fuck away from me. Who the hell do I report you to? The FBI? What the hell is, if there was nothing to do, I just couldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. They're stupid, jealous little ingrates, little pieces of shit. So anyway, as I'm thinking about this one comment, they try again. It's like they just come back with they watches and then say the stupidest shit, thinking it's the same thing. Basically, like they say, projecting the I call it Pee Wee Herman. So in that article, it was Bloomberg fake ass, he's disgusting as the news whatever is like why do you still have it in your recommendations? Not don't hit I'm not interested. Well, you want to see what these idiots are posting. So anyway, He posts something about spiking. Well, his news organization post something about COVID spiking, and if the picture is them doing the graffiti, vandalizing the street in front of Trump Tower, and they got the little black kids with the mask on, and please wear your mask, and it's like this is not powerful. This is not 1970 something. This is 20 years from now. This is not going to be a picture like the civil rights movement, in the 60s with the dogs and the or the 50s, whatever, the dogs and the, Bull Connor and Birmingham or shit like that. This is not gonna be some powerful picture because everybody knows it's fake. Y'all fake this shit. It's not the same thing, and the fire hoses and the German shepherds and that shit. But we know this shit is definitely staged for what they say camera, for clicks, for likes. This is staged. They know that everybody in this generation had a camera in their pocket. Everybody wanted to be on social media. Even the politicians and actors, they all wanted to be. Look, he got the mask on. I had ordered some food today from the supermarket, you know, but they got the mask on and all that damn shit. They just go to get the mask on. And let's see if this idiot got a mask when he step in the light. I can't see who it is. I don't know none of these fuck niggas. But so anyway, he's arguing, you know, in the comment section, he's trying to do the same, trying to make it sound the same, logical. Well, Trump's rhetoric is he's trying to sound smart. Is device he's a bigot. The old school shit they've been saying for the last 4 years or whatever. And that's what the riot is his fault. Basically, yeah, you know how everybody's been saying, and what about in Chicago and Atlanta, the little kids. And they say, well, it's like, no, it's still like, y'all are too stupid. But thank you for writing that stupid shit where everybody can see it. Don't delete it. It's like we're not saying their rhetoric. First of all, everybody is saying we just know that they're not just bending. Some might be bending these mayors that was like, we got to defund the police. Most people really think, but I guess they don't want to seem like a conspiracy theorist, that they was in on it from the get-go. Hey, they got word months ago, this is the new operation, for the Democrats. We got a virus coming in January of 2020. We got this going on. We gonna kill a couple of motherfuckers. We gonna spark off this race war. We gonna blame Trump's rhetoric. That's what most people really think, but they're being nice and just say these governors and Democrat governors and mayors are just bending to the anger mob. But anybody with common sense really think they was part of it during the planning stage. They planned it all together, and so it's like this whole thing. Why are y'all even trying? That's the point. Like, why? Just stop. Not because we're everybody's past the point of talking to you. We're not nice neighbors no more. We're not talking to you no more. There's no more talk. You know. And it is like the ones what everybody else is talking about, where the ones are attributed to a BLM member. Again, that has nothing to do with rhetoric or Trump's rhetoric. It's what everybody already knew. Like I said, they some fake gangsters. They had to wait. I've been said it. They had to wait till they got permission from mommy and daddy to go play gangster in the streets. Once they said we're going to defund the police, less policing, at least for these last couple of weeks. We know that's not going to last. These idiots are done. They wanted to go play gangster. It wasn't, that people were thinking, oh, they infiltrated BLM. No, they were already part of it because, that's like I said, they were losers. They wasn't real gangsters before. They couldn't get out and hustle before all this. So now they saw their chance to try to be basically cool. That's all it is. They've been part of BLM. They didn't infiltrate. They're the main ones this movement was for. All the suckers, the losers, the clowns in the black community, all the fuck niggas. Oh shit, yeah, I want to be part of something now. They couldn't join a gang or whatever. I'm not glorifying gangs, but yeah, the ones who couldn't hack it. Now they was part of something. It gave them something to be part of. And like I said, you didn't see gang members. That's why all these decades you didn't see gang members really rioting. They never riot. Where's the? It don't make dollars. It don't make sense. That ain't cool. You're not making no money going up acting a fool, breaking in stores, rioting and looting. They of course if it's going down like in Ferguson, that situation they said another part. All of this was part of it. Yeah, they gonna go and take advantage. But the members that's doing all this shooting, that's not rhetoric. We just know that these were the fuck niggas in the first place. And like I said, this whole movement, BLM, was not needed. That was never our problem in the black community. Police brutality. Like I said, if any of you been brutalized by the police, I guarantee you did something. It's not I'm on the police side. It's just, from experience, from hearing word of mouth, whatever. You just wanted to fight. Even if you're a female, you wanted to fight. We seen them little reality shows. You get a little drunk female. Hey, you better get off me. Pissing in the car and trying to bust out. That's why they took them shows off the air. Cops and Las Vegas PD, all of them reality shows. And what's the other one? 24 hour or whatever, live PD, all that bullshit. That's why they took it off there. They got the little drunk bitch and she's real small, 5'1", trying to kick out the window. Let me out this bitch. She could be white, she could be, whatever. And motherfuckers, in real life, in the hood, you never heard stories about police brutality. Never. That is not a fucking problem for all this attention. Like I said, that shit should have been handled locally. But I like how like I said, they're so stupid. People, you just see all the comments like, "How stupid are you?" Da, 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 da. I don't even think all those comments are people who support Trump. It's just they know that it's just stupid. It's like it has nothing to do with his rhetoric. They literally said defund the police. And anybody with half a brain, if you got a, like they used to tell the kids back in the day, if you listen to gangster rap, in the late 80s, what if you had a mama, a daughter, or what if, not what if, but what if that was they was talking to, yada, yada, yada. It's like, so how are y'all defunding the police? And, y'all supposed to care about women and black, especially black women, because this is mostly going to be in the hood where the defunding the police go on. And y'all care about these people. And it's like, it was his rhetoric wasn't defund the police. And nobody said beat niggas to death. Nobody said that. So what is you talking about? His rhetoric, your rhetoric, BLM rhetoric, that stupid shit. Maybe they hate women too. The two lesbians. Think about it. They might hate y'all because y'all date men. A lot of them really think they hate men that much. So they like shit. They might even turn gay because they got made fun of about all the females. Like I said, you know how girls are. Y'all mean to each other of all races. Mean girls. All so these chicks grew up. They found this little stupid group to get y'all killed. Y'all. They said y'all want to keep fucking men. We tried to tell y'all be lesbian. We wanted to fuck y'all too. But that's all right. We'll take away the police, and these niggas gonna clown on y'all. And it's like they don't want us anyway, cause we look like them. I just thought of that shit. I'm just freestyling, but yeah, they gonna be. Like I said, y'all believe in this shit, and it didn't trying to blame us black men. Y'all see, y'all didn't support us, and we supported George Floyd. It's like, who the fuck asked you to support George Floyd or the other crackhead, the one in Atlanta? Who didn't want to go to jail? The Wendy's nigga. Ain't nobody asked y'all to support him. I know I we was down. You like, no, bitch. That's what we're talking about. Y'all crazy asses down there hyping all these stupid ass niggas up. That's what we've been talking about since we were teenagers. That's how we get, niggas like us got killed because you done hype some stupid ass nigga up. You done gave him some pussy or let him see the pussy or wore some shorts up your ass. Now you want to kill the rest of us. He want to kill us. Yeah, niggas been talking about that. That they just talking about it, making moves and trying to school other niggas about that shit. Nobody's putting down women. We just telling these niggas, hey, that ain't, you ain't gotta be fighting and killing. And women, well, we don't want to fight over men either. Nobody wants you to do that either. Who asked you to fight over men? We just know we're men, and this is in all races and history. The Bible is everywhere. Tempers gonna flare over women. It doesn't happen like that too much for the opposite. And nobody really cares about it. Guys don't fantasize about women fighting over them. You know, at least nobody I know. I never knew nobody, white, black, or whatever race, Puerto Rican. Oh, I had these chicks fighting over me. Nobody's. But women, we're saying we don't know if y'all talk about it, but you can tell. There's certain types that do like that shit. That's what we're talking. Guys are more hot-headed. People, niggas was getting killed over that shit. It wasn't no diss. It's just trying to warn, like, look. And then on top of it, you really warn them, like, nigga, I ain't finna be killed over your bitch. Seriously. I got a wife or whatever. I got a sister. I got a mama. I got a kid. Whatever, nigga, like, but so I can't let you kill me over her. You mad. Whatever. She telling. She might even come back. He said this to me. Nigga, you got like 2 seconds to get the fuck out of my face, cause I am not finna be killed because she done blew your head up. That's all that's about. We just warning that nigga like, nah, you need to go somewhere with that fuck nigga shit. Real, you can stick up for your girl, but it ain't no, y'all tried to come with all this shit to shut people down, Oh, you're blaming women. Nope, we're just speaking. A lot of us, like I said, that truth you get from the females in your family. And not just in your family, as you're a teenager, you're growing up. Other females, like I said, that's the whole problem. The most of y'all, dudes don't be talking, I've been said, dudes don't talk about y'all. It be women. Because if we got a dude in our crew and he's talking about this one bitch, we all gonna be like, damn, nigga, did she break your heart or something? Why are you dogging the girl out? That's all you talk about. She's a slut. She fucked him. She fucked him. It's like, why are you still talking about it? Did she not? So she didn't fuck you, but she fucked everybody else, and you mad? She's like, nigga, get the fuck out of here with that. You're not even sticking up for her. You just don't want to hear that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. At least that's how it used to be. I don't know what's going on. That's what I be talking about. These little kids, they done brainwashed these little boys, all of them, of all races. Now, y'all women, instead of protesting for Floyd, y'all need to be getting rid of these crazy ass liberals, turning y'all men into females. That's what y'all. Nobody said they got cuss you out and beat you. None of that. Ain't nobody said that. But they ain't got to be as emotional as you are. That's where the problem comes. They making these dudes so emotional, and it really ain't that hard. I bet really you could talk to them, well, not maybe y'all, but some y'all let us quit trying to make us be quiet with with the liberal playbook. Don't say this, though. You can't say that. Hurting people's feelings. A lot of the time, a lot of these boys could be helped if you let us talk to them. We're worried about we're gonna get canceled, or not even lose your job or whatever. You got your little $16. That is like that $16 hour job. You can't even say nothing. Oh well, you shit, whatever. I ain't finna say nothing. Leave him alone. Shit. It's like he'll learn, but at the same time, he might hurt somebody before he learned. But if we was allowed to talk to him, man to man, without worrying about, repercussions and all this cancel shit, it probably wouldn't even take but 1 or 2 conversations and he'll understand. Probably only 1 conversation, really, from my experience. Shit, them niggas be looking like, oh shit, like you done goddamn expose the secrets of life and all you know what I'm saying, you just told them something real that everybody our generation was supposed, well they did, they just didn't act on it. That's why we didn't fuck with them type of niggas. Like, you nigga, you know better than that. That's another thing. Why, like I said, people used to tell us, hey, you gotta remember, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Why you can't say stuff like that no more? You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers ain't had no, even your own family. You begging for money for a lawyer or trying to get bailed out. Ain't nobody finna bail you out. They ain't finna lose their property. And motherfuckers knew that. Grandma ain't gonna come get you. She ain't putting her house up. You call it and you crying and you facing whatever charge, murder, trafficking, whatever. Maybe both. Ain't nobody finna come get you. That's what I'm saying. Remember I kept saying they setting these little boys up well, they all little boys. They just a 30-year-old little boy. I ain't talking about stature. He could be tall or short. Setting y'all up. You used to be able to tell these niggas, shit, you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Now it's not your fault. It's systemic racism. You know what I'm saying? And it was the black folks telling us, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And you didn't feel like, y'all on so. Yeah, you did have a few that would be on, and this like way back in the day, decades ago, 80s. Oh, y'all on that cracker shit. Y'all like them white folks. And where did them folks end up? Either dead or in jail or whatever. And it's like you didn't learn. You didn't listen. And the rest of us, we still out here. And we didn't have to sell out or, this and that shit. Yeah, you got a job, but shit. You had fun, you had fun at work. You had fun on the weekends. You took trips, took vacation, all this type of shit. But they tried to ruin all that shit, especially in the last 6 months. It's like, y'all not finna ruin that shit like that. And not even just for us, for another generation. Shit. Going back to the old days, like, hey, young buck, shit, if you don't want to hear it, man, shut up, old man. You don't know what you're talking about. I did. Exactly. That's what they would have let us. They would have let you go. But then you calling crying, yeah, but what about Auntie Sarah? Can't she put up her house? No, boy. She not finna put up her house, But once I go to trial, I promise you I'm not going to eat. It don't matter either way, if you get found guilty or not guilty, they get their money back. But for all they know, Auntie Sarah or Grandma, whoever, Grandma Reese, see that, because you might run. You literally might run. Hell, you got people in California, or you in the gang. You might just bounce. That didn't happen. So everybody looking at them crazy. Like, you knew that boy wasn't no good. Why you put up your house for him? That's how our generation grew up. You knew what. So you knew once you fuck up, you out there on your own. And you knew your buddies weren't going to come up with no money for you. So unless you already was in, that's what I'm saying, you better have made what you was doing worth it. That you had the money to do all that yourself, bail yourself out, pay for a lawyer. And the majority of us, you wasn't going to be in that position where you got that much money. You ain't got nowhere near that much money. That's why I said you might as well have got a fucking job. Shit. Went to school or something, technical, learned a trade or something. Shit, you would have been way better off, had more money. Instead, you rotting in prison. And they try to, see, that's the plan. But yeah, it's like the plan, who planned? The people who wrote those laws recently, was Clinton and Joe Biden, we find out. Those were the architects or whatever. And the people who implemented were black Democrats. That's who arrested you. That's who run your city. Even before Biden or whatever, whatever. So the point is, all this shit, what we're saying is we're trying to fix this whole problem. One, because a lot of us, I know, we just tired of hearing y'all crying and acting like little babies. And two, we probably actually do care, even though y'all, it's like, well, shit, can't leave these little niggas hanging, he can fix this shit. And actually, it's pretty easy. Like I said, that's why I came out here now. It's like, this is so fucking easy. It's unbelievable. It's like, I can't believe it's taking this long. How much resistance, how much money are they pouring? But it gotta be what it is. It gotta be regular people who bought into this BLM. And like they said, it's really a third political party, Democrats, Republican, and that's how big this BLM, George Soros funded shit is. It's it's a third party. So And people have bought into it. But the thing is, like, how have y'all bought into this if you're not white? I can see how white people could be fooled because they're not black. But anybody black, how you being fooled by this? You've never been beat. You never been harassed. Maybe in New York, with that stop and frisk back in the day. But again, another, you know, supposedly y'all was on cloud nine. It was just everybody else down south, but y'all was the one getting stopped and frisked. But anyway, so like I said, how can what did you just tell yourself that you was? Years ago, you told yourself you got suppressed memories you done blocked out. You just lied to yourself. Well, yeah, I probably was beat by the police. I just can't remember. That's what happened. They probably beat me so bad. So it's like you got a case in court that you don't know about. What happened? What happened? They just grabbed you, beat you, and let you go. So there should be a record, an incident report where they stopped you, took your name, ran your name. None of that. None of that. You ain't got none of that. So how the hell are you falling for this shit? But that's all right though. Things are looking up. We ain't gonna have to worry about you clowns no more. It's all good.